who should be on the hotter seat right now? Is it Steve Nash or Frank Vogel?
Oh, come on. It's got to be Nash. Vogel won a championship 15 months ago. I know he wants to get him fired left and right. I mean, geez, he won a title in a tough spot. How about Nash? Can we play a little defense with the Nets? Did you see the Atlanta game on Saturday night when Trae Young was unstoppable when he shot 40 free throws? Yes. Where's the defense with Brooklyn? Mm-hmm. I mean, where is the intensity? Guys, we got to stop here. They think they're so good offensively, they don't have to worry about the defensive end of the floor. Guys like Pat Riley would be going, holy goodness, they're so easy to score upon. So I blame it more on Nash, who is, but they're going to make the playoffs. We understand that. Obviously, you clinched the play-in spot. But with Durant, I know he was banged up. Now they have Kyrie. That is, I mean, Vogel gets a break because they won the NBA championship.
But they don't have Ben Simmons.
Nash has done nothing. Nothing. What has Nash done? You're going to sit there and now tell me that Steve Nash has done a great job coaching the Brooklyn Nets?
Well, first of all, a couple of things. Number one, suit looks nice.
And not bad.
And the tie's not bad either.
Yep.
So I give you credit where credit is due.
I bet
that's fine. You can trim the hair, get a little haircut there, but that's a different story for another day. But you look good, doggy. That's number one. Let's get that out the way. Number two, it's interesting that you bring this stuff up about Steve Nash. Steve Nash is a baby in this business. He just got here. Last year was his first year. This year is his second year. This year, Kyrie Irving, because of the vaccine, okay? James Harden wants out of Brooklyn. KD, I would remind you, Brooklyn was tied for the number one seed in the Eastern Conference before KD went out and missed about 17 or 18 straight games. You forget about that stuff. That's got a lot to do with it. That ain't the situation with the Los Angeles Lakers. Even with two of their big three on the floor, they were below 500. With Anthony Davis in the line. Anthony Davis, I understand he only played 36 games last year. He's only played 40 games this year. So he's missed 36 games last year. He's missed over 30 games this year. We get all of that. We understand that. But the Lakers are an international, a global atrocity. That's what they are. The Los Angeles Lakers have been an utter disgrace to the game of basketball. And it's on all levels. We're Nash and Brooklyn. There's a whole bunch of things you could point to. Even now, since the trade, you can't have Ben Simmons. Before it was mental illness, now it's the back. Okay, Kyrie Irving just got the mandate lifted with Mayor Eric Adams in New York City. So he just started playing home games and some road games, by the way, where he's allowed to play. You look at the Los Angeles Lakers. You got LeBron James. You got Anthony Davis at least half the time. You got Russell Westbrook, and you are 17 games under 500.
I agree with that.
The last 21 games, you're 4-17 since the All-Star break. The second worst record in basketball. Okay, let's go. Let's count the ways. We understand that the wonderful, lovely Jeannie Buss made a huge error because she listened to Linda Rambis. First of all, how does a Rambis get an opportunity to make a decision is beyond me. Anybody named Rambis, okay? Kurt, Linda, and anybody else you can find. If their last name is Rambis, they got no business making basketball decisions. So we understand how atrocious that was, okay? Rob Pelinka, national embarrassment right now. I like the man personally, but a national embarrassment right now because the bottom line is you want to sit there and you assume that anybody wearing the purple and gold, you can make amends. But in the end, if you are a coach, you don't play, but you're around the players every day. Schematically, you're the one devising the game plan. You're the one assigned to motivate people and everything like that. The Los Angeles Lakers quit these last several weeks of the season. Quit on Frank Vogel. So you couldn't ingratiate yourself with them enough to make sure they were giving max effort at all times. Have you seen the Los Angeles Lakers, the fast break points they were giving up last night? Have you seen it throughout this season? They're not hustling back on defense. They're not prioritizing team play. They were a bunch of individuals living in la-la, enjoying the sunshine. I'm sorry, that's from Frank Vogel. Now, I understand that the man won a championship a couple of years ago. I'm not saying he can't coach. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to be a head coach in the NBA. But in this place, Tinseltown, in Los Angeles, he ain't the guy for the job.
Nor is Luke Walton either. So we're going to throw him out with the dishwater. Luke Walton, we're going to throw him out, and then we're going to throw him out too. How about LeBron take a little responsibility?
I think he deserves a lot of it. What about the stars? What about LeBron James?
What about the stars, not the coaches?
How could you ask me that question? Have I not sat up there and said on numerous occasions, Molly Q, that LeBron James has culpability in all of this? He's the one that okayed bringing Westbrook there. He's the one that okayed all of that. Okay, so there's no question he took a hit. Now, there are people who would argue on his behalf and say, Stephen A., you get exhausted. You're arguing on the phone with them. You're saying, hell no, you shouldn't do this. They don't want to listen. They want to do what they want to do. And LeBron James just threw up his hands and said, bump it. Okay, they want to say all of that. Here's my problem with LeBron James. An MVP candidate as a player, horrible as a GM this year. He definitely deserves culpability. But in the end, if you're the head coach, what the hell is your job? To sit up there and hold signs up? You got to get the job done.
So we're going to fire him now and try somebody else. So this is another Mike Brown. This is another David Black. This is another Luke Wall. How many coaches do we get?
You can look at it that way, but here's another way to look at it.
Fair question.
Here's another way to look at it. Frank Vogel was never really wanted in the first place. Do you know where Frank Vogel was before he got the Lakers job?
They wanted Jason Kidd. I know. You've told me this 1,000 times. Go ahead.
Do you know where Frank Vogel was before he got the job?
Assistant somewhere.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
He was here. He's not going to get up. He was going to get up with Mike Greenberg. That's what he was.
Okay.
There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. They wanted Ty Lue. But guess what? They wanted to pick his staff for him. They wanted Jason Kidd, but they were scared to give him the head coaching job because of past transgressions, and so they had him as an assistant on the bench. They were supposed to have him as an assistant on the bench with Frank Vogel there just to sit up there the first 2 years, and then Jason Kidd was supposed to take over the job, but they wanted to chip in the bubble, so they kept him, and you let go of Jason Kidd.
Stephen A.
In the end, you got to do the job.
Steve.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.